Hi there. How can you make 100,000 Kenya shillings per day in Kenya? Is what we're going to be talking about in this video. How you can make the kind of money which is a good amount of money each and every day in Kenya. Guys, before even I tell you exactly how you can make good amounts of money per day in Kenya, let's first of all understand the essence of money and at which points people out here make money and also at which points they actually waste or burn money. Money is a store of value and money has to be attached to a given context for it to be valuable. To give you an example, in case you have even a trillion Kenya shillings or even a trillion US dollars, and then you go with this money, for example, in the Indian Ocean, sit there on an island by yourself, guys, that money has no value. That's why money need to be attached to circumstances which bring value. For example, if that money you do business with it, you're gonna be able to actually make more money. Okay? If, for example, investors gonna be able to make more money. If you're spending this money, you actually consuming or reducing your money with no viability of it increasing. That's why when you take a look at the flow of money, the most brilliant of people out there focus on those things which can assist them make money. And by the way, when you're looking at the flow of money, we're essentially talking about four things. You making an income or getting an income, whether it is a salary, whether it is whichever income from whichever source out there, you having expenditure. These are things which you must actually spend money on for you to survive. You may be having liabilities, which are also inevitables out there. For example, maybe someone has a car loan. For example, they have a mortgage. All these fall under liabilities. And then you putting money down on assets. And there could be different types of assets out there. Guys, the magic happens in you putting money down on assets. Because if you do that, you're going to have the chance of growing your money and more so having your money work for you. That is where the magic happens. Having your money work for you over time is what is going to assist you be able to make awesome amounts of money and more so get ridiculous sums of money each and every day. You are all much welcome to the Money Daily YouTube channel. My name is Afagza Sifuna. And by the way, if you are new here, kindly consider subscribing to this channel. Subscribe for you to be getting such awesome videos each and every day. And while you still at it, please remember to drop a like on this video. Thanks for subscribing and also liking this video. So, let's discuss this thing critically. How can you go ahead making awesome amounts of money in Kenya? The first way you can go ahead making awesome amounts of money is you becoming a professional in whichever field out there. I know, you might be sitting there saying, what the heck is that? You thought maybe I could be giving you magic. Of course, I'm also going to share with you magic, but also I'm sharing these tips in the realm of reality. In Kenya, professionals out there are making good amounts of money. And even I was reading an article last week with regards to how the cooperative bank boss out there was able to rake in an average, combining salary and also his bonus, an average of 35 million shillings each and every month over the past 1 year. This tells you if you can be able to have a unique set of skills out there, become a professional in a given field, and over time rise up in the corporate ladder, you're going to be able to make good amounts of money too. Guys, for most people out there, this is a very fast and realistic way of them going about making money, because even if you dream about doing other things out there, you first of all need the best money for you to be able to do them. So look at becoming a professional. Of course, it entails training. For example, training for you to become an accountant, become a doctor, become an engineer, and so forth. Jump in that particular field, work for some years for you to be able to stack that money. And as you're doing that also, your other perks, for example, salary, your bonuses, so forth, are going to be increasing too. And even so, they can increase to the extent even, guys, you're making even an amount close to 100K per day through you becoming a professional in whichever field out there. And then the second way you can go ahead to be able to make good amounts of money per day is by you starting a business. And I'm talking about you starting and growing a business out there. It could be, for example, a retail business, a wholesale business, a supplies business, you name it. We have different types of businesses out there. In case you can decide which is your niche out there, jump in it, fold your sleeves, and work extremely hard at it. Guys, you might be able to actually make good amounts of money. And business is awesome because unlike employment out there, through business, you can be able to make daily money. And even so, you can be able to make insane amounts of daily monies out there. For example, I know people out there who are in business making maybe a profit of 5K per day. I know others who are out there making profit upwards of 50,000 each and every day from business. But you need to understand also, you won't jump in business and then all of a sudden start making insane amounts of money. Because even with business, it is a learning journey. You're going to learn what works. You're going to learn what doesn't work. Most importantly, your money is going to get burnt, guys. Most people out there who are actually making good money from business, chances are it isn't their first business. They have tried something else before. They have gone in very, very huge losses. They went in crazy debts and they bounced back. So you need to understand, jump in that space with the goal of learning. If you make money, well and good, but the end goal is for you to learn the ropes of business. And then over time, you're going to be able to make good amounts of money through you and your efforts in this particular space. And then the third way through which you can make insane amounts of money each and every day is by you investing in real estate. What do I mean? Real estate is actually property out there which has value. Talk about land, buildings, and so forth. And of course, real estate out there, most of our buildings, they come in different assortments out there. Residential properties, talk about commercial properties, talk about even some additional real estate out there in different types, like even investment trust and so forth. Guys, all of these are avenues through which you can invest and be able to make money in real estate. And by the way, you need to understand, real estate is a very, very high value, capital intensive investment. That tells you you're going to need to put down good amounts of money for you to be able to make money, unless you may be investing in investment trusts out there, like the real estate investment trust, the REITs. Guys, you jumping in real estate as a property owner is going to call for you to put down some fortune. But of course, you need to know that over time, you can't be able to make insane amounts of money. And let me just give you an example. If you live, for example, in Nairobi city, we all know the city has apartments all over the city. Just rental income a month from any apartment out there in Nairobi city, assuming it is, for example, 5 floors of residential real estate, that apartment. Guys, the landlord there makes somewhere between 350,000 to even upwards of 1 million Kenya shillings per month, depending on the size of this particular apartment. Think about it. Someone out there having tens of real estate properties spread across different areas in the city or even the country. This person is actually even making upwards of 250,000 Kenya shillings each and every day from their investment in real estate. That is how awesome investing in real estate is. And then the fourth way you can invest and be able to make insane amounts of money each and every day is by you scanning for and jumping at any financial opportunity out there quite early. What do I mean? Most of the times, early birds are the ones who catch the worm. More so, in case investments out there require for people to pull efforts, for people to put money together. And just to give you an example, people like, for example, who got early in investing in cryptocurrencies. Guys, these people made insane amounts of money because by the time other people out there knew, for example, there is something called cryptocurrency, there is something called NFTs, people were out there raking in insane amounts of money. And the more people came on board, the more their initial investments continued to appreciate. So if you can spot any financial opportunity out there, and it could be, for example, in financial assets like cryptocurrency, NFTs, or even beyond that in other new promising areas. Like, for example, investing in software out there, kind of software or technologies which solve a grand problem. If you can get in early, chances are you're going to see your investment skyrocket in value, because out here, value is appreciated to the extent it solves a problem, and also to the extent most people out there find it useful. So if you can get in early, before many people get in, you're going to be among the first investors. And this is going to mean you're bound to get insane amounts of money as the initial investment continues to grow and grow over time, right? And then the fifth and last way you can go ahead to make money, which, by the way, I don't encourage, but also is a possibility, is by you winning a lottery. We've all seen, for example, in Kenya, we have different sporting lotteries out there, and jackpots, whereby even people get, for example, upwards of 100 million, 200 million, and so forth. This is very rare, but given some people out there have been able to get it, it tells you it is a possibility. But even from my standpoint, I wouldn't really encourage you to bank on making money off a lottery, because essentially, guys, the basic rule in gambling is the money remains in the house. In other words, that particular gambling site, that particular gambling place you're going, for example, even if it's a casino and so forth, chances are over 99% chances money is going to remain there. So have that in mind, and don't take your substantial savings, substantial money, and put it in gambling in the hope that you're going to be able to make insane amounts of money. Yes, it is possible, but this is the least advisable venue I'm going to tell you need to pursue, because in essence, you are most likely bound to lose money. Having understood that, guys, you can see it is possible for you to make good amounts of money each and every day. The key underlying thing which you need to understand is that it isn't easy. Okay? It isn't easy. You need to stay persistent and continue knocking on that particular door for you to be able to make money, because it is over time you're going to be able to make money. And most importantly, whichever money you make, continue reinvesting so that you can be able to compound your earnings each and every day. I hope you've gotten a tip or two of these which you can look to jump into for you to be able to make insane amounts of money in Kenya each and every day. Cheers, guys, and I look forward to share with you other awesome videos next time. Bye bye, and you all take care.